What is good, YouTube? This is Purple Dragon here, and we are going to be doing a franchise with the Tennessee Titans. My plan on this one is kind of get a couple games out, kind of get a couple games going, and kind of rebuild the Tennessee Titans as like a playthrough throughout the entire season. I'm going to be making, I think, 1 or 2 trades in the beginning if I'm looking at the roster. But I was going through it back and forth about what team I wanted to be. I couldn't quite decide. I kept jumping out. I wanted to be like maybe the Vikings and stuff like that. Ultimately, I decided on the Tennessee Titans. The reason I did that, look at the roster, is primarily because of Marcus Mariota. I wanted to kind of see if maybe I could get his career back on track, was kind of like my thought process. He's pretty accurate quarterback for being a mobile guy, and so I think that's going to be really fun to play with, and it's kind of different from my style normally, so that should be fun. I'm going to keep Deion Lewis on the team as the third down back, but Derrick Henry will be starting for us, and I plan on getting like Alex Barnes a good amount of touches too, if possible, you know. I've played with sliders a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. Corey Davis will be the number 1, and then I guess we'll see via preseason how this all plays out. But I think the only trade we're going to make is, I think we're going to trade the middle linebackers so I get 2 young guys to start. This is all, I mean, we got to rebuild the line. Conklin and I think Taylor Lewin are the only ones that should be going for at least a little bit. Hopefully we can find replacements for Saffold, Jones in the draft, and maybe Nate Davis can kind of, grow into his role. Because it'd be nice if I don't have to draft 3 linemen in the drafts, so we can get better. On the end, Jeffrey Simmons will start. I know he's out this year with the knee injury, but not playing like that. Opposite end, we have Joe Casey. That should be good. So good news is I think I get Simmons some starting time right away. As a linebacker, we have Cameron Wake. And not a lot of, we have some young depth behind them, but nothing really. Hopefully one of these 2 can kind of prove themselves as they take over. Maybe DeAndre Walker can prove to me that, next year it could be his job to win from Wake. Middle linebacker, we're going to end up training Wesley Woodard. I know it's a shocker, but I think I'm just going to do that. Rashad Evans and Jaylen Brown, they need to get the minutes. So I think that's the best way for them to get the minutes. And there's a ton of depth, like just young guys and stuff like that on here. So, and Willow's 33. Next year he'll be below these guys, but they need the time to really grow this year. So, Harold Landry, I like to get his career good and going right now. So, Correa, former Ravens on the team. So was Urban too. The cornerback core. It's really solid now, but I'm gonna need to find replacements for both these 2 guys because within a couple of years of doing this, it's gonna go bad. Byard, really like him, really good guy. So we got him locked up for a while. Vaccaro and Amani Hooker. Don't know what we're gonna do there. I like Amani, but I think he'll be really good later on. I think I got a couple things in supply for him, and then of course punter kicker we will have to find replacements for sometime. We are missing our 4th round draft pick, so we have no one in practice squad. So I'm gonna go find a trade for Wesley Woodyard, and I'll be right back. I think we've found our trade. The Broncos need a middle linebacker. So, and they had an extra 3rd round pick. So I decided that I'm going to trade Wesley Woodyard and a 7th for the Broncos' 3rd round pick. And didn't go through. Alright. I think I can just maybe add a 7th for next year. I don't think the gap was big enough. Oh, I did. Alright, so I don't have any 7ths, but if you get lucky with your 7th round pick, good for you. I played a couple franchises and 7s I normally just throw away. So we didn't get a player back, which kind of sucks. We didn't really have anyone I really wanted, like depth-wise. So let's go ahead and we'll upgrade those guys later. Let's go ahead and advance the week. And unless something, oh yeah, mentorship. Who's getting mentored? Got you know, Nate Davis, big rookie we signed, and I forgot to do my sliders. Fuck. Nate Davis, needing run blocking. I don't know if he actually does, but I know as a guard, I just want to be run blocking. And I didn't do anything. I just skipped forward. I'm a fucking troll. Let's do finesse. Alright. I'm gonna check everything. Because I definitely didn't mess with anything right now. So hopefully when you come back, I'll have a little bit more done. I got all my sliders set up. Now we're going to go through the depth chart. Because I realized I didn't do that after week 1. But it's okay. It's just week 1. Doesn't matter. Just week 1. Derrick Henry will start for me. Maybe I can get his career. There's no one speed slow in this guy, so I'm not too worried about that. The only other super relevant players I think out of backfield. And all this good. Yep. I just how you think you'd be a halfback with 86 and 82 speed. Not for me. Blend AAA. I have the speeds in that game. I don't need them in this. So Corey Davis can win 1. And here's what things get interesting. I need to get A.J. Brown some minutes. He's such a young core. I need to get Brown some time. Alright, let's start Taylor there. You there. Hopefully he drops. There we go. That's what I'm on for now. We'll see what my slot wide receiver looks like when we get to there. Tight end wise, Delaney Walker, Johnny Smith, Nicole Pryor. That is fine. Left tackle. Good shit. Roger Stafford looking good. Jones. And let's see here. Probably 11. A little bit younger. Better pass blocking, a little lower run, but I think the amount that he's above the pass blocking makes up for that. So you are number 2. Right guard Davis. We'll start you. So actually, I think it's like I think I got a bunch of left guard, right? Yeah, Questenberry right there. Conklin at right. Dennis Kelly's backup. That's fine. There you go. There he is. I cannot find him. Everyone's back up, and then leave that right there. Right in, Joe Casey, Matt Dickerson. It's fine. Daquan Jones, Alton Johnson. Yeah. New depth. Awesome. Cameron Wake, DeAndre Walker. I like that. Rashawn Evans, Deion Brown, Darren Bates. The other middle linebackers. Probably start the rookie sometime. We'll measure him against Bates and see how he looks. A little slower. Tackling, hit power a little bit less. Blocking a little bit less. So we'll just keep him. Agility, really agile, but very slow. It's a weird conundrum. So Landry, Correa, looks good there. Cornerbacks, we have Adoree Jackson, Logan Ryan, Malcolm Butler, LaShawn Sims, and Michael Jordan. I feel like I want Michael Jordan to start because his name's Michael Jordan. And young guys are like time. Kevin Byard, good there. Good there. Kicker, suck up. Kern. Well, they've been their kicker and punter for like years. Alright, who's the turn? Anthony Ratliff Williams. You know what? I'll give it to him. Not the fastest guy, but I mean, on all Madden, I have a hard time returning stuff to begin with. I do not want to risk Adoree Jackson getting hurt at all, so that's a negative on that one. That is a negative on that one. Really good corner. Do not want to risk him on punt returns. Actually, let me check the kickoff starter, kick power, good. Who's better? Oh, what am I start Sucko? Oh, he's not my better tackler. Yep, Sucko. Staffel, that's fine. Don't really care about that. They're down back. There. Yep, that's all good. Alright, now here's where I gotta figure things out. I think, I'm sorry, Humphrey, but I don't think you'll be on this list. You can be my come in and play slot, but I think I'm going to Taylor on the slot, have AJ Brown be the number 2. And then Humphreys, if something happens, so one of these guys will come in and play slot. That's fine. Rush left end, Cameron Wake, Harold Landry, Claire Carrera, Jordan Casey, Taquan Jones. Actually, I need to get Simmons up there. I hope he's not actually hurt, and I can still play him, because that would kill me if I can't. That was just in the first year. Mike Hooker. We'll put Hooker here. God forsake something happens to one of these two guys. I'd be crushed. Slot. So I don't know why they do this. I mean, I understand how they map it, but I want Adoree to probably lock down somebody. I mean, they literally have 3 slot corners, so I'm gonna get these other guys up here. Yeah, Butler can play a slot, so that's not too worried about that. I didn't look in the first week at free agencies. I know that could improve my team a little bit. I mean, I know there was a couple people, but it doesn't look like looking at these. Could have been a quarter grand than a kick returner, but I think we're gonna rock what we have right now. So we'll send to week 4 preseason. Let's check on the student. Nate Davis did really well. He didn't let up a single sack. Nice. Alright, now we gotta cut 20 players. This should be the big one. There it is, 1 new injury. How long is he out for? 8 fucking weeks. Damn it. I think it was my fun time. Shit. Let me see. We'll check it after. We'll run through. We'll simulate this get to regular season. Look at free agency. Add some depth. At the end spot. Oh, my opponent took a strong safety. Nice. Derek Hendrick. Robin Foster. Look at him. Nice. I guess before the update, the Ravens used to always cut Tyus Bowser, so he was always here. So he was like the go-to pickup at for a rushing outside linebacker. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at left ends. Josh Moreau, Juan Smoot. Not really what I'm looking for in Smoot. Go right in, because I need a right end to come in. This is a young guy that can learn. That's on the. I need this. Maybe this. Is there a scheme fit? Doesn't look like it. Well, first one's Mike Love. Oh shit. Is there a run stopper at left end I can move over? No, I mean I can always sign like a Josh Moreau and just have him play right in for me. It's only 2 mil. Not too worried about that. No young guys here. No one from the practice squad that got cut that I'm really flabbered over. So okay, we'll sign the top end. Third, maybe there's a D tackle I like. No. I mean, Theo Williams would be nice to play over there, but... He's only a year younger. I'll go with what I was thinking. Alright. So he's a left end, but he'll play backup right end, I think, for us. And make sure no one else got hurt that I didn't know about. I don't know why I clicked on that. I didn't mean to. Injury report. Harold Landry. Vontae Collins. We'll just go through the injury report real quick, see if there's anyone here. I'm going to bring you guys back if there's someone. Oh, the Rams kind of got the short end of the stick on this one. Tyler's out for 3 weeks. But, I mean, that won't hurt him too bad in the long run. Ooh, bad luck for Geis. They probably got hit the hardest. Damn, who's their running back? Dude, they're running with Chris Thompson. Oh, God, for the first 3 weeks of the season. Yeah, they got wrecked. The only other team I saw that had really bad was the Buccaneers. And the only reason they had bad was because they picked up Collins and Martavis Bryant. And so they had like 2 players that had like super long injuries. I gotta cut a player. There we go. Pastazor, you're on. Alright. So, set season goal. Realistically, with me playing the games and how inconsistent I am on Madden, I don't see this team. I'm gonna go with 7 wins. I think I can get 7 wins looking at the roster. Browns gonna be really tough. So week 1 schedule, Browns gonna be tough. I don't know if Andrew Luck's line, but the Colts are gonna be tough regardless. The division's tough. Texans twice. I mean, realistic, I'm gonna go 7 wins. Realistically, I know me as a player, I'm good, but I've just now bumped up difficulty to, all Madden. So I've been playing a couple games off on the side, and I literally win one, I lose one, I win one, I lose one. So, shit, I didn't even do that. I've been just button mashing. The good news is the Titan doesn't have any hidden developments that I know of. Because Simmons, you have a hidden development. Okay, they have him. But unfortunately, the Madden devs have yet to be able to figure out how to make it so these guys keep their playing snaps when I leave the game. And I'm not going to record a whole season in one sitting. I enjoy playing other games too much to do that. So, just kind of rating. Don't really care about anyone else. Actually, I care about DeAndre Walker. Trying to make this guy a run stopper? No, we're going to put your speed rushing out. You're rushing, that's a linebacker. I don't care what to say about you. Get finesse moves in the man coverage up. I'm definitely okay with that. So I'd like its speed to get up maybe just a little more, and then hopefully we can just improve those with kind of various upgrades throughout the season. And then everyone else can just get the autos. Boop, there we go. Alright, well that was episode number 1 of the Titans franchise. Sorry there wasn't any gameplay or any kind of fun little stuff to do. Just kind of introduction. And hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to play. I think I'm going to try to get maybe 2 games in an episode, just so I can kind of get through the season and we can get to the real joy, which is the off season and the draft, so we can see what we can do with this team. So for those who are wondering, my sliders are, I gave 150 or 150 to everyone, so I just bumped them up, so it's like halfway. I find that's it's good, but it's not like too good at the same time. I know like a lot of people like do individuals, but I just like it if everyone gets the same XP. I haven't had too much problems with it being too broken. Here's proof that I am playing on all Madden right there. The only thing that is off is pre-existing injuries. Core length 8 minutes, accelerator clock on, and I don't feel like doing week 20 because that's a lot of work. So this has been good episode. So hopefully you come back and we'll be able to win a couple games this year. Peace.